Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The countdown to the Royal Rumble continues as this is NSW Main Event. My name is Dave Easton. I'm alongside Tim Price tonight. One of the three brands, Raw, SmackDown or NXT, will get a draft pick.
Yeah, can't wait to see who gets that illustrious draft pick. Who will get it, we'll find out in the main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going straight into the Raw matchup this week. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, she is Charlotte.
Well, what a way to kick off main event here with women's division action. Well, one of the most gifted women in that ring here is Charlotte.
And many people said, though, it's had a very disappointing season 5 in NSW. Could she be looking at maybe the winner of the match on Sunday night between Bayley and Alexa Bliss, of course, and see maybe just at the horizon of WrestleMania?
Yeah, it could very well be. I'm sure Charlotte will be paying close attention to that match at the Royal Rumble. Just like, well, I think every woman on Raw will be.
Well, Charlotte ready to go here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, but it's going to be against this girl. She is the boss, Sasha Banks.
Yeah, here is the boss, Sasha Banks, and well, Charlotte and Sasha Banks are real no strangers to each other. Well, I think this match could be a very back and forth affair, very technical with two submission experts.
Being well, Sasha Banks, of course, a very big crowd favourite here in NSW. Of course, her best friend Bayley is the current Raw Women's Champion. And maybe, as I said, we're talking about the draft pick that could happen tonight. Could we be seeing one of these two girls going to another brand, or another girl coming to the Raw brand?
Yeah, that is a very good point. It could definitely happen. As I say, what will happen in that main event, I can't wait to find out. And, well, who will get the win and who will get drafted where?
Sasha Banks bringing the I was going to say flair, but that would be a bit bad timing, I guess.
Yeah, considering she's facing Charlotte Flair.
Well, here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to kick things off with these two great competitors. And of course, your referee, as always, is Rooney Wayne.
Yeah, thinking about that, big main event, we could see one of these two women, as you said, go to the brand, could see him, go to SmackDown or go to NXT. Yeah, anything could happen.
Anything could happen. Look out. That is power by Charlotte. And just dropping the Banks right on her back.
And that was very vicious.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we'd ask you that you do get your bets in, of course. If you think you know who's going to win, why not test it against other people in our Twitch chat by betting your points? Of course, it's open for all matches here tonight.
And right now, Charlotte is in dumb control of this matchup. I do expect Sasha Banks to fight back, as we're seeing right here. We said these two know each other very well. So what a vicious hair pull into the mat.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, that we are heading towards the Royal Rumble, coming up in just a matter of days now. And of course, Raw have already got some huge matches, of course, Tim. And you've got to be thinking Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar for the title. My goodness me, that is going to be all-out war, especially after what we've seen on Monday night when Brock Lesnar attacked Braun Strowman with the title.
Yeah, I expect Braun Strowman to be in an extremely foul mood going into the Royal Rumble. And well, those two will look to just destroy each other.
Of course, the Royal Rumble comes to you on Sunday night, of course. Make sure you join us for that. And big shot by Sasha Banks right across the forehead of Charlotte. These two have been known for their dislike of each other. And that is a big clothesline taking Charlotte down.
An absolutely devastating clothesline now. And well, Sasha Banks in control. What a drop kick into the back.
And well, of course, it's one of those weeks in NSW where anything can happen. And look at this now. That's surely going to into the sexy pin.
They're bankrupt for about a sexy pin, but no. Charlotte kicking out.
Only two. And now all of a sudden Sasha Banks looking to see if she can put an end to Charlotte right here. Oh, went for the shot, missed. Might have helped her though. And backstabber into the bank statement.
Oh, got it locked in. And then Charlotte could be forced to tap out.
Oh, but look at this!
No, into a cover.
No, just a one. And both girls so well. They know each other so well, but you can just tell that they know a way out of each other's moves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Charlotte got out of that very quickly at that Banks time and attempted for the cover.
Charlotte now back in control, dropping the knee right across the back. Oh, the spear by Charlotte!
Oh, what a vicious spear. What could she be thinking of set up for next? Or maybe in the figure eight?
No, I don't think she had the right ring position. I think she noticed what happened. And Sasha Banks with a kick to the throat, it looked like.
Yeah, that was brutal there, and Charlotte could be out.
No, Charlotte not even going to let Sasha get it too, but yeah, you can see Charlotte is struggling here. And this could be Sasha Banks' time to pick up the victory.
Yeah, it could be, because you don't get kicked in the throat. That's going to really affect your breathing, which is definitely going to have huge ramifications on the match.
But look at this Charlotte though. Dirtiest player in the game, she likes to call herself, and there's a big knee lift. And now all of a sudden Charlotte is again, maybe she was just waiting, maybe she was taking her time here. Sasha Banks in a lot of trouble. Oh, you know what this is?
Uh-oh.
Natural selection!
Oh, hits it with perfection, and that could be it.
Into the cover, hook of the leg. And a kick out of two by Sasha Banks.
Oh my god. Sasha Banks still got some fight left in her, still got gas left in the tank, but how much?
But it might not be for much longer if Charlotte can work over those legs and lock in that figure eight. Look at this. Charlotte just toying with her at the moment, you would think, Tim.
That's what she's doing, but that could work out in Charlotte's favour again. Going after that leg very smart. But oh my god, the speed of Sasha Banks.
You see him now, look at this, Sasha Banks now. And again, bankrupt into sexy pin.
Oh, and that could be it.
No, it's Charlotte's turn to kick out at two.
Oh my good lord. What is it going to take to put one of these women away? What a way to kick off main event here.
And I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the Wednesday Night Delight is here with main event. And now, oh, Sasha Banks missing again, but maybe again it just plays right into her hands. And centre of the ring.
Uh-oh, Charlotte be forced to tap out this time.
No, again into the pin.
Oh my god, she got her here.
Oh, she has!
Oh my god.
What a counter! She did it earlier in the match, and this time it pays off. And Charlotte picks up the win, and Sasha Banks can't believe it.
Yes, Sasha Banks in absolute shock dive at what just happened. Well, you know, Charlotte just caught her off guard and got with the pin.
Well, Charlotte picks up the win in our first match. And ladies and gentlemen, these are the Raw matches you will see at the Royal Rumble. Kicking things off, of course, for the Women's Championship. Bayley defends against Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, can Bayley keep a hold of that Raw Women's Championship, or will we see the new champion crowded Alexa Bliss? We'll find out at the Royal Rumble. Yeah,
this is going to be a very interesting match between two girls, of course. And what about this? A fatal four-way ladder match for the European title. Of course, it's Finn Balor, Chad Gable, Chris Walker and Jess Oakland III, who will walk out as the European champion come Royal Rumble.
Yeah, this matchup could definitely be a matchup to just steal the night. Full absolute class competitors come for that European title in a ladder match.
And of course, your main event for Raw, of course, the Raw World Championship. Brock Lesnar defends against the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman. You've got to say, Tim, this one, my goodness, it's very difficult to call.
Oh, it is very difficult to call, and I damn well hope we're going to reinforce that ring, because I can easily see those two just destroying it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going straight into our next contest, which is from SmackDown. Introducing first, he is Corey Shelley.
Yeah, here is Corey Shelley. Well, here is a guy who's definitely, you know, rising up the ranks of SmackDown. But, well, we're going to keep sad about this big main event here tonight. Might not see this battle on SmackDown after tonight.
Now, you could say that about anyone here tonight, of course, ladies and gentlemen, because that big main event tonight, which will be for a draft pick, Samoa Joe versus Seth Rollins versus Apollo Crews, SmackDown could be, once again, the only brand still to have a draft pick if they win here tonight.
Yeah, that could very well happen as well, and well, we just have to wait and see what a main event is going to be. Just three great competitors trying to get their brand a draft pick.
Well, Corey Shelley looks happy here tonight as always. The thumb is in the air. You want to raise the bar, you go raise the thumb.
Let's see if Corey Shelley will be still raising that thumb at the end of this match.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, he is Sami Zayn.
And here is the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn. And well, similar like Corey Shelley is, you know, both being fan favourites and both being very technical in that ring. And the difference is Sami Zayn does have a lot more in-ring experience.
And we've been talking a lot of things about we'll talk about SmackDown during this this match, of course, like we do as we for each of the 4 brand matches. But you've got to be seeing that Sami Zayn said this week on social media, he said, "The Royal Rumble is my chance to prove to everybody that I can be a main competitor here on NSW." Well, could you see someone like Sami Zayn winning the Royal Rumble?
Yeah, very well could happen, you know. I think Sami Zayn is one of those competitors is very, you know, underrated. I could see him, you know, if he does the right tactics, winning the Royal Rumble and go to the main event of WrestleMania.
And of course, we've seen what happened. Of course, if you watched with us with SmackDown Live last night, of course, a strange end to the main event. And as I say, we'll get into that in just a second. As we'll get Tim's who he thinks is going to win this one.
No, I think it's going to be Sami Zayn's in-ring experience that is going to take him to victory here tonight in what is another great contest that SmackDown is putting on here on main event.
And of course, we're talking about last night. Of course, Tim, me and you were there for SmackDown Live, and it goes, our SmackDown champion Tristan Knight counted out when he threw Marcus Cutter back inside the ring. There was some confusion about it, and well, according to next week, of course, we're going to have a rematch for that. As of course, we heard that off air, and apparently Marcus Cutter has asked for a last man standing match against Tristan Knight.
My goodness, yeah. Well, Marcus Cutter, he loves to take on the toughest challenges. Well, against Tristan Knight and last man standing is definitely one of those, because no chance of there being a count out. You've got to have your opponent down for a 10 count.
Yeah, but you've got to also think
out.
Marcus Cutter is very, very smart, because of course you've got to realise that Tristan Knight is going to be in a hell of a match on Sunday night against Carlos with a SmackDown title on the line.
Yeah, that is very true. So, yeah, Marcus Cutter could definitely make a huge way to capitalise on the opportunity, especially if he can beat Tristan Knight, and that's even bigger if Tristan is still champion at that point.
Nice gutbuster by Corey Shelley here, and oh no, went for the elbow, and Sami Zayn quick out of the way, and there's a he's eliminated.
Wrong match, Dave. At this point I feel like giving up.
There's Sami Zayn and Corey Shelley battle on the outside here, and oh, into the he really sold those steps like he had hit a door and not a step.
Yeah, of course.
And
maybe he could have stopped all of his momentum, who knows. But don't let this match into count out. We had that last time.
No. You've got to be seeing that SmackDown definitely a very interesting place to be at this moment in time, of course. We've got Mundo telling lies to keep away out of the freeway brand. You've got You've got the champion getting himself counted out last night. It's just weird things going on SmackDown. Of course, you can see SmackDown Live every Tuesday night, of course. As for a minute, I thought that was going to be another count out.
Yeah, I say, is this a case of deja vu? My God. And Luther's press into the close fist punches.
Corey Shelley, if he hits that brainbuster, you know it will be all over. And what is he doing here? He is just lining up Sami Zayn here and twerk in the neck.
Good Lord, and that could do a lot of damage.
What
is Corey Shelley go for here?
Oh, goodness me!
Oh my good Lord. That's going to do a lot of damage to the knee, and that could really affect Sami Zayn's favourite move, the haluva kick.
He's going to try it again. Look at this. Oh my goodness.
Good Lord. And that would do a lot of damage. I say
he's going to do it again.
Oh my God, a third time now.
This is really good strategy here. And oh my goodness, you can see the agony on Sami Zayn's face. Oh, come on.
Is he going to go for it a fourth time? I mean, it's good strategy because it does very much affect Sami Zayn's high-flying ability and his speed. And, well, he ain't going to be able to hit a haluva kick if his knee's completely busted.
Thank goodness for that.
Yeah, but what kind of condition is Sami Zayn's leg in?
Oh, my God!
Oh, Jesus!
Corey Shelley thrown into the ring rope. Sami Zayn, I think, has took it upon himself here. I didn't think he liked his knee being nearly taken out. This friendly rivalry is turned, and now Blue Thunderbomb!
Oh, huge Blue Thunderbomb into the cover.
Kick at it too. Goodness. Sami now, what's he thinking? Oh, he's got it!
Oh, got him into that Koji clutch submission hold.
But no,
of course, Shelley's so quick to get out.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You could see that it was didn't want to be in that hold much longer. But now Sami may be setting him up here. Look out! Oh, big form shot. Oh, you may have went for the haluva kick there. Over the top. Sami telling Corey Shelley to get back to his feet here. Oh, he caught him!
Oh my God!
He caught him! Oh! Thinks he's a superhero!
His attitude has been adjusted.
And he got a 2 on me!
Oh my God, Sami Zayn managed to kick out. I mean, Sami Zayn is one of the toughest competitors in NSW. Takes so much to put him away.
Oh my goodness me. You could see attitudes were definitely changed there. As what a kick right to the back of the head. Don't think he got all of it.
No, I don't think he did. See, Corey Shelley is a bit difficult to get back up after that.
Oh, what a shot right into the stomach here. And Corey Shelley now in control. What's he going to do here? Big elbow drop right into the heart.
A huge elbow drop there. And Corey Shelley in control here, going into the cover.
Has he got him? And he has!
Oh my goodness, well I guess just that kick out must have initially speed out of instinct more than anything. And Sami Zayn was just too worn out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, Corey Shelley.
Well, great victory for Corey Shelley here tonight, and he's going to do a victory lap around the ring.
Well, why not? A big win here tonight for Corey Shelley over Sami Zayn here on main event. I told you, you've got to put them thumbs up.
And it's going to do it. Yeah, thumbs to the side, I guess. Up there we go, thumbs up.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the SmackDown Royal Rumble matches you will see for the Intercontinental Championship. The underdog story from nowhere of Brent Starr. Can he capitalise and can he take the Intercontinental Championship from Shinsuke Nakamura?
And we'll find out the Royal Rumble will Brent Starr's, well, really clutch of success continue. And
of course, Tristan Knight will defend the SmackDown World Championship against the redneck Carlos what a battle this is going to be on Sunday night.
Well, it certainly is. Tristan and I cannot be happy after what happened on SmackDown, and he'll probably look to take out on Carlos.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is your matches from SmackDown. Let's get to your NXT match. Making their way to the ring first, being accompanied by Chris Keith's mum, the team of Six Cara and Chris Keith, Lucha FFS.
Yeah, here are Lucha FFS. Now one of the most exciting tag teams. They're a part of NXT. Well, can they get a victory here tonight? Because things have not been good for them as of recent.
Very, very true, of course. As, yeah, you could be, ever since they ran into the connection, it has been downhill since then for these two.
Yeah, it really has as well. We'll see if Lucha FS can try and bounce back from all of that win here.
Who's the WWE Universe? And why
does this stand for?
And why are they using a husky black man to talk?
Yes, this is somewhat familiar.
Ladies and gentlemen, their opponents, the team of Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, the New Day.
Yeah, here are the New Day. One of the most charismatic tag teams. Definitely huge fan favourites out there.
And of course, Big E has not been seen for a very long time, and of course New Day is still trying to get their old friend back in the group.
Yeah, but to no avail yet. There might be a time where Big E reconsiders and joins these two.
Well, will the New Day defeat Lucha FFS? We'll find out next on Main Event.
You know, I may, try to find out what this mysterious WWE is.
And their universe, apparently. Well, here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be ready for our next contest. From NXT, of course. The NXT generation is up and running. Of course, you'll see NXT every Saturday night right here on Twitch, on NSS_1, or on the network. As a nice Northern Lights by Six Cara. Now, I tried to get a word with Six Cara today, Tim.
Okay.
And all he said to us was... I was like, of course.
Well, yeah, that mask probably doesn't help.
But, oh, here's some tagging by the New Day here. Xavier Woods up and down right across the arm. Question for the Twitch chat in: do I believe in the power of positivity? I'd have to say, well, no.
I'm positive I'll find out what this mysterious WWE is.
So look at this already now, and Six Cara going to work on the legs of Xavier Woods.
Yeah, working him over with an Indian deathlock there, but Xavier Woods very quick to get out of that vicious submission.
Of course, Chris Keith's mum on the far side, of course, wearing her traditional French beret.
Yes, she got when competing in skiing.
And she won the gold medal for France.
Yeah, despite not being French.
Oh, very good. As DDT!
Oh my god, what a vicious DDT.
There's a nice forearm shot by Six Cara. Oh, nice. Sort of roll, tried to get for the pin, just didn't manage it.
Now we've got for another submission, and my goodness.
Main event will continue. We'll be back.
Don't go anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, NSW comes your way 5 times a week. Raw on a Monday, SmackDown on a Tuesday, Wednesday's main event. Tomorrow night, the Cruiserweights 205 Live, except Tim won't be there. And NXT on Saturday nights, of course. It's Non-Stop Wrestling UK on YouTube, NSW_Fed on Twitter, and NSS_1 on Twitch. Yes, Dave Easton solo tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you'll do just fine without me.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Hi, they're the ones who banned me from the show. But look, I wouldn't go there anywhere with that absolute lunatic there.
Back into this match here, and look at this. Nice suplex. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we haven't even discussed this, but NXT TakeOver this Saturday night, of course, in Brooklyn, 24 hours before the Royal Rumble. And of course, we've got a huge main event, of course, which is Cesaro versus Bryce Cole versus Big Papa African.
Yeah, I mean, Cesaro and Bryce Cole actually got into that matchup by winning some pretty tough battles. And Big Papa African got in there because he's been a general manager.
So, of course, Shane McMahon due to be back, of course, running things at TakeOver. There's boom drop time!
Uh-oh. Oh, what a boom drop.
Kofi crowd's going, chance going around the crowd as into the cover. 2 count only on Chris Keith.
Yeah, Chris Keith's still alive. Lucha FFS still alive in this. But the New Day is sure taking a fight to them. It might not go on for much longer.
Also, great matches. You'll see another triple threat match at TakeOver. Of course, will be Summer Rae defending against Kim Payne. Oh! Trouble in Paradise.
And Chris Keith was completely knocked out.
I think you can end this one right here. No, a 2 count only.
What? Managing to kick out after a trouble in Paradise. Yeah, that was just pure instinct. Dude was lucky over the fact Kofi kicks out to drag him from the ropes.
And Big Match John telling off the... no, sorry, not Big Match John. It's Renee Wayne telling off the turnbuckle, of course.
What did that turnbuckle ever do?
And look at this. Xavier Woods up on top here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the splash right down. And Chris Keith could be out. 2, 3, and a win for the New Day.
Yeah, the New Day get a big victory here tonight, and Lucha FFS yet again defeated, and you got to wonder what is next for them.
A big win for the New Day here tonight, and they are going to celebrate in style. The New Day pick up the win on Main Event.
Yep, celebrated with that trombone.
New Day rocks, New Day Hawks.
Oh, he's twerking, Dave.
Oh, he's twerking, Tim. He loves it. Well, you have to say, ladies and gentlemen, the New Day really are very happy with themselves here tonight with a win.
Right.
Wait a minute, what?
Whoa, what the?
Oh my goodness! What is this all about?
Have Lucha FFS just snapped?
Maybe the losing streak has got to these two.
Oh my god.
Well, there is some explaining to do there, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, remember that TakeOver Brooklyn comes your way on Saturday night, 19th of August. You have to see why. I'm a bit shocked, ladies and gentlemen, why Lucha have just done that. Well, TakeOver, of course, comes your way. Don't miss it, of course. Special start time for 11 o'clock. And, well, there is your triple threat match, of course. It is Bryce Cole versus Cesaro versus Big Papa African, of course, going for the NXT Championship match.
Yeah, what a matchup that is going to be for TakeOver Brooklyn. I wonder what Big Papa African's wrestling gear will look like.
I've been told it's what he wears. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into our 205 live matchup. Making his way to the ring first, he is the supposed A-lister, Travis Lee.
Yeah, the man with an ego, you'd say the size of Hollywood, is Travis Lee. Yeah, so-called A-lister.
Well, Travis Lee, of course. Supposed A-lister, of course, had a role on NCI Toss, but my God, who doesn't?
Yeah, who doesn't? I mean, it was a pretty good role, pretty big one. I mean,
he got shot.
Yeah, but he was in it for pretty much the whole thing. I mean, what do you expect? I mean, his character was that of a drug dealer.
Well, other pastimes are available.
Well, it's called NCI Tostos. It's a show about criminals.
And of course, Travis Lee will be looking to steal a victory here tonight. No?
Let's see if he can steal a victory. Like he stole all those kilos of dope. Are we allowed to say this?
No! No, we're not.
Oh.
That's why, really, you shouldn't be saying it.
Why are we not? Is it because it's spoilers or because it's not family friendly?
It's not family friendly. YouTube will not give us any money.
Wait, they give us money?
I wish. Please sub to our channel. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, he is Antonio Wilson.
And here is Antonio Wilson, a man who had a pretty good season 5 as a part of 205 Live, a former, well, you would say still Impact Champion, even though it's no longer the Impact Championship, but of course, he definitely wants to try and get, well, a championship back.
Of course, the Impact Championship, now known as the Grand Championship. Of course, because you wouldn't know that because you don't turn up. And you're banned.
Yeah. No, I just refuse to shout. They've just decided to ban me. I mean, I don't know why.
We know why.
Pointless. Why ban me when I'm going to just say I refuse to show up? Oh, that's why.
What?
Because even when I refused to show up, I was still getting paid. Now I'm banned, I don't get paid.
Yeah, no, that's true. Well, float over here by Travis Lee.
Oh! Big vicious DDT there.
And Travis Lee, of course, the supposed A-lister, of course. Look, trying to make his way up the ranks in 205 Live. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, out of the back. NXT TakeOver a match has been added. It will be Lucha FFS in a rematch against The New Day. That has just been added to the card.
My goodness, well, The New Day will definitely want revenge after what Lucha FFS did tonight. It just seems like they've completely snapped.
Well, join us, of course, on Saturday night for that is Antonio Wilson hitting ghosts.
Stop hitting that ghost!
Oh, he's doing a workout. I don't know, one of the two. And he's come back inside.
No, he's beating up that poor defenseless ghost.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, good lord, what a drop kick.
You could hear the snap of that. All the way around the arena. There's a nice deep arm drag. Travis Lee, of course, from well, he's English, but he supposedly comes from California, Los Angeles.
Sure, you've got that wrong.
How?
No, he is actually born in LA. I'm sure he trained in England.
Right. Oops.
There it happens.
As of course,
that's where the whole confusion came from.
You can't forget the Moroccan, of course, Antonio Wilson.
No, you can't.
There's another deep arm drag by Travis Lee. And, oh no, nice float over by the former Grand Champion. Nice back suplex. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it is that triple threat match. You do not want to miss it. Who is going to get the draft pick for their brand is Travis Lee with a brainbuster.
Oh, vicious brainbuster.
Of course, as it's 205 Live match, it is a big match, John, as your referee. And look at this, a Rainmaker!
Vicious Rainmaker, and oh, the 205 roster has some of the most talented people on there. The high flying, the speed of them.
And now, is this a Moroccan crunch?
Oh, it looks like it. Oh.
How's you like your crunch?
Oh, is he going to do the hop?
Oh, you know it is. It's coming up. There it is. Nobody stops the hop. And there is the code breaker.
That's it. And well, Travis Lee, good night.
Thanks for coming, Travis Lee. And a kick at it too.
Oh my goodness, managed to kick out from that. And then dodging that drop kick. That's his chance to try and get into this.
Oh, but look at this. Looking for that A-lister driver.
Oh, hits it. And it's his chance to win.
No!
No!
Antonio Wilson kicking out it too this time.
Well, both these men have kicked out each other's big moves. What is it gonna take?
Now look at this. Again, back one way, then the next. Into the cover. Is that enough to put away? No, not even a 2 this time. Wow. Crowd on very into this match yet. And now Antonio Wilson just trying to really just crush the skull of Travis Lee. Oh, is he going up top? He is.
Uh-oh, is he thinking of that 450?
Oh, the
no,
senton! Oh, what a small boy senton.
And a vicious small boy 630 senton, my god.
But no pin.
Yeah, no pin after that. Very surprising. And this gives Travis Lee the chance to fight back.
My goodness me, as always on 205 Live, one way then the next. Does anyone, even someone from Morocco, can do a Russian leg sweep? What a night, ladies and gentlemen, here on main event. And up to the top again now, this time. Oh, and it's for the second time tonight.
Oh, God, Jesus.
Travis Lee could be out.
Well, he looks out of it.
Oh, not again.
And again. Let's go for another one.
Oh, three of them. This man is surely put away the A-lister this time.
Oh, he has to. There could be internal injuries.
Oh, my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, Antonio Wilson impressive here tonight on main event.
Yeah, very impressive victory for Antonio Wilson. These two fought back and forth. But in the end, well, 630 centons was enough to put Travis Lee away.
You have to say that Antonio Wilson definitely has put the disappointment of losing the Grand Championship behind him as he walks out tonight's winner. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, what about this for the Royal Rumble from 205 Live is Tony Nese, the premier athlete defending against the, well, many people's shock, of course, Mark Andrews, who defeated Neville in the #1 contendership. This match, my goodness me, you just can't call it either way, Tim, because we haven't seen these two even battle yet.
No, we haven't. And what a match that's going to be at the Royal Rumble.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for your main event. One draft pick is on the line. And here comes Raw's representative. He is Samoa Joe.
Yeah, here is the Destroyer Samoa Joe, and Raw have definitely picked very well in who they want to represent them in, trying to desperately get a draft pick.
Yeah, could this be Samoa Joe's night to really getting Kurt Angle's good books? Because we just think if he wins this, whoever wins this, draft pick is coming for that brand.
Yeah, who will get the victory though? My god, this is one hell of a matchup for main events.
And could we see a big
suspense.
boy? Could we see a big boy?
Oh god, I hope so. Please.
Please. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, this is your last chance to get your bets in for tonight. Make sure you are doing just that. We have Raw's representative. How about everybody's favourite SmackDown representative?
Ah, damn it.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is Seth Rollins.
Well, SmackDown have picked a very good superstar to represent them. Very skilled at ring, a high flyer.
Oh god.
And very technical. And don't remind me, please.
Just let's pretend. Oh, for God's sake.
You can't ignore it. That's the worst thing.
It's just it's always there.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins, of course, definitely said he's now on the fan side, of course, and I'm sure that laughter isn't.
I feel like I could hear the fans doing it.
Yeah, that's the worst thing about it as well. Oh no.
No.
Oh, God's sake. I need a drink.
I think I need 5.
3 ain't enough.
I need 5.
Oh my God, shut up, Seth.
Please.
The crowd are loving it.
I mean, I wouldn't say it to his face, he'd probably kick the teeth in.
That's true. I'll break your arm.
No,
Ladies and gentlemen, NXT's representative, he is Apollo Crews.
Yeah, here is Apollo Crews, and I think NXT is also picked very well. And a man that's really rising up the rankings of NXT. And you imagine he gets the victory here tonight. That'd be huge for Apollo Crews.
Indeed it will, ladies and gentlemen. If you've just joined us, you have joined us just at the right time. It is our main event, triple threat between the 3 brands. Who will get the draft pick? We will find out next.
Who will get that draft pick and who will go where? It could be one of these 3 men could end up moving.
That is true. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, remember the other 2 brands who do not win here tonight, they still remain on 1 point and have another chance next week to get a draft pick.
Yeah, they certainly do. Yeah, we'll see. We'll get that all-important second point and get their brand the pick.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Main event time. Let's get it on. Of course, Rooney Wayne has the job officiating this match tonight. Oh, for God's sake.
It's like he knew the camera was on him, despite looking at his knee pads.
Here we go. Tim, who are you going for in this one?
No, I think...
Oh, God.
Hey, I'm trying to commentate here and put in a prediction.
Oh, angle slam!
Big angle slam for Apollo Crews, and I think I might actually go for Apollo Crews. You know, I think this matchup, he may be, you know, the outsider, you could say,
I don't know
out of these 3 men.
Samoa Joe just letting Seth Rollins. Oh, God's sake! Honestly, and Apollo Crews just taking his time, that could be a bad thing there, you know, because if Samoa Joe taps out, I know it's early in the match, but it could happen.
It could happen, but Samoa Joe is, you know, the smart submission machine, so he knows pretty much every count to get out of submissions.
And of course, I had a quick word with Samoa Joe today, of course, Tim.
Okay.
And I said to him, I says, how's your MMA style? He said, oh my God. He didn't say, oh my God. He said, Southpaw. I said, oh, regional wrestling.
No one gets that reference, Dave.
Oh, sorry. It was funny to me. He didn't.
Look, I know you tried to start your own wrestling company and it failed miserably.
Hey. It was in Los Angeles, actually.
Oh.
And it was a very good promotion. We just didn't get the viewers.
Wait, didn't the Mondo become champion and then it died?
No, that was... It was... let's move on. It's not a place to talk about it, Tim. It brings back bad memories.
Okay.
There's Apollo Crews. Oh, what an elbow by Apollo Crews. I tell you, this man, so athletic, of course, may not have the what's it called? Oh my God!
Oh Jesus!
What's it called?
What's it to do with? 'Cause he's got the strength, he's got the speed.
When you doing an experience, that's it, of course.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, he doesn't quite have the same experience, you know, Seth and Samoa Joe do.
Of course, Seth Rollins, a big. Apparently, he loved the colour black.
Ah. Fair enough.
Samoa Joe, of course, says, oh, German suplex right in the back of the head of Apollo Crews.
And of course, Samoa Joe used to love some non-stop action.
Yes, of course. There's a... Oh, look out, look out, look out! Oh my goodness! Apollo Crews has not moved since that suplex, you know.
No, he hasn't, and Seth could be in for getting SmackDown the all-important draft pick.
Oh no, this could be it! Apollo Crews has not moved! He got him!
I think Seth just second-guessed himself there.
Seth Rollins has won the matchup. SmackDown has another draft pick.
Oh my god, SmackDown has done it again. And well, who will be going to SmackDown?
Who indeed is going? Oh my god!
Oh my, that is huge.
Daniel Cage is coming to SmackDown Live from NXT. Oh my goodness.
Well, that is huge for SmackDown to get the Cage, Daniel Cage. Oh
I'm excited. I'm excited to see him on Tuesday nights.
I can't wait. That's going to be great.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll do it again next week. Could Raw and NXT get a draft pick next week? Or will SmackDown continue this form in the main events? Well, we'll find out. Of course, Tim, as always, say goodbye to fans.
Goodbye, fans.
Ladies and gentlemen, you'll not see Tim tomorrow night for 205 Live, but you will see myself, Dave Easton, and Tim will return on NXT for TakeOver. Remember to join us on Saturday night for that. But for now, Dave Easton, Tim Price, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and bye-bye. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was really expecting people to go, oh, that was a bit of a disappointing pick.